Welcome to another edition of 18th Avenue, where we talk about love, relationship, marriage, sex, a lot more about sex and everything in between. Okay, guys. What we have on this edition is quite controversial. The Acrimony story. Okay, before we start, before I introduce my guests, for you watching this show, don't expect to get a resolution. We are not God.
It's necessary.
It's necessary to put that.
Put that caveat out there.
So, don't expect us to put a resolution to this, because there's never a resolution to the story of Acrimony, the movie. I'm so excited to have Bukola in the building. She has amazing views about this story. And of course, Edewor.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what's up.
Bad shout guy.
Yeah, nah, let's do this. Let's do this.
There were a lot of issues
Yeah.
to look at in that movie, Acrimony. A lot of lessons as well.
There definitely are a lot of
To
lessons
start
to
with,
learn.
let's look at the lessons. Okay, what's the biggest takeaway for you in that movie?
Definitely one of the lessons for me on her side is that at the end of the day, whatever decisions that you make, you have to be ready and willing to live with it. You can't blame people for your actions.
True.
You have to take responsibility for your actions.
True.
That's on her side. On his side, and it's actually a plus, it's actually a positive, and in a positive lesson, which is don't give up on your dream.
Where you're going? Yeah.
Don't give up on your dream. No, it's true.
True,
But it's true.
true.
And you know what?
Perfect.
It was funny. I actually, with all the talk about the whole thing, I put out a post on Facebook some weeks ago, and I said, look, just because you start a journey with somebody doesn't mean that you're going to end it with them.
Same person.
It doesn't. There's no rule.
Life is that gangster. No sentiments.
Yeah, you know. So I think those are the two. I mean, there are many lessons, but those are the
two stand out.
two lessons that stand out for me. Take account. Be responsible for your actions, for the decisions that you make, and don't give up on your dream.
Well, for me, like you said about not giving up on your dream, I believe that was the same thing the lady did. She didn't give up on that dream. That's why she was there till the end of the movie, basically. But yeah, that's one of the major lessons in the movie. You don't give up on your dream. And I also realized that what I took out of that, this was on the negative part of the guy now. Knowing that you have a dream, at least. Being in a relationship, you can't be selfish. You should be selfless. So knowing that your partner is not comfortable with the things you're doing, you should find a way to work around it. She wasn't comfortable that he just kept focused on one project. Yes, she wanted him to do other things. She didn't say you should stop what you're doing, but do other things alongside so that it can help you make this
Lead a more meaningful life.
Exactly. So he was selfish to that point, that he was, what I want to do is what I want to do, and this is how I want to do it. So if he wasn't in a relationship with somebody, then fine, you can live your life. But you decide to bring someone else into your life, marry the person, you know, and if you get to that point of marriage, then you should be ready to let some things go. You should be ready to compromise, to sacrifice. So this is one thing that he didn't do. So I feel that for everybody out there who is willing to get into that kind of relationship, you should be ready to let some things go too, and understand the side of the other person when they bring up ideas.
But she, I'm sorry,
Okay,
but she could have, you know, she had 18 years of this.
Yeah.
And at any point in time, she could have given him, I'm not even saying she should have kicked him out of the house, but I'm saying she could have been firmer. All this has happened for the last 18 years. So you've been asleep for 18 years?
Well,
You've been asleep, suddenly you wake up and now you realize that, you know, I can't take this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore.
I'd like to support that point. Sorry, Edewor, I'd like to support that question she raised. Because at the point when she kicked him out,
yes,
he took an odd job.
Yeah, he did.
So
he could have
done
actually
that
done
all
that.
those 18 years. So you knew you could wash plates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said he was selfish, because he only believed in his own dream,
But
not
why?
knowing that they were together in this business.
He was selfish.
He was selfish to do
But
that.
why not look at it from our view that she wasn't firm enough?
Well, her
Maybe he
being
needed that
firm was her choice.
tough handling for him to do
Is
the
she
right
his mother?
thing.
I don't understand.
Her being,
Tough handling.
at that point,
At that point, she had become his
she had
mother.
become his mother.
I honestly feel like she enabled him. I feel like she
Yeah.
enabled him for 18 years.
Yeah.
And so after 18
tolerated
years,
it.
you can't come out and say, I can't believe this is the kind of person that you are. You've enabled him for 18 years.
Yeah.
So you can't come out and blame somebody else.
You shouldn't even blame other people for your problems, I guess. So at the end of the movie, the situation that happened, I really felt it was unnecessary, because the guy didn't want a divorce, right? He didn't want it. He was there hoping that, okay, you've come this far already, just stay a little bit more. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, just stay a little bit more. But the pressure and the 18 years of being together and nothing successful came out of it. It's human for her to say, I'm tired. But to the guy, the reason why I say he was selfish again, because he believed in a dream that she couldn't probably see as much as he could see it, and he didn't make her see it clearly. You understand? So she knew where he was going, but she didn't know how he would get there. She knew that, okay, this is what he wanted to do, but how he was going to get that big break, it was still not too clear.
You will agree
I
with
don't
me that if you
agree,
keep
though.
doing the same thing for 18 years, every sane mind will get tired, no matter how clear
Yes, you will get
your
tired.
plan is.
Yeah.
You get tired.
No,
That
but
was
I
why
don't-
excuse the fact that she got tired. But the fact that he, on his own part, he was like, you've been here 18 years already. Where are you going? Just stay with me till the end of
He's
this.
there.
Just stay with me till the end of this. And she decided to leave. So on her part, she tried. Normal human being would don't come out like
6
in
years.
7 years, 6 years, they don't. Okay, this is your dream, no, they work. Go move on.
Okay, as a woman,
Yes, sir.
She will stay 18 years, okay?
I don't understand.
you took it out of me.
I come from a family of strong black women.
Okay, so how far can you go? How far can you go to support a man like that?
See, I can only be talking with speculative sense. Yes. The truth is, you can't really know until you're in it. And the reason why you got into that situation in the first place, you have to you have to be really honest with yourself. You know, you can't. I will support you. I will support
Like 1
the
year.
dream.
It's okay.
I can't put a time to it. I can't put, because there has to be results now. Do you know, like I totally get what you say by, why is it only at the end? Why is it only after he knows that he's exhausted every possible means and every door has been shut in his face for so long, is now saying, okay, let me go and take a job somewhere. When it's something that you could have done all the time, that means that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Yes, don't give up on your dream, but you have to have options. You have to be able to support your dream. You haven't just taken on, you've taken on another person, you've added another person to your family. So you've got to be able to support, because that person too has dreams now.
So the guy kept thinking like a single guy.
Yes, he kept thinking like a single guy. That was where that was the whole
A single guy that has access to somebody else's money.
Well,
Because when he became
about
very
the access to the
single,
money,
he took a job.
About the access to the money was, I will still say, is a thing of choice. He didn't put a gun to her head and say, give me the money. He said, I don't have money to pay my tuition. And she was like, oh, okay.
He
I
took
think I have money somewhere.
He took a
What, really?
Yes.
He said, I think I have money somewhere that we can use to pay. He didn't say, babe, give me money. I want to pay. No.
Okay, he was just sharing his problem.
Let me just share this problem.
He was just sharing the problem.
Like, there's no money.
Because he knows that somebody has money.
In the beginning of the movie,
It's
you know, she emphasized that the guy never said directly, "Give me this."
Yes.
He always suggested it.
Yeah, but he never
It's a
said.
very horrible scenario.
He never said.
So your church mind now, you're like,
Never.
why will I be
That
here?
nigga was clever.
And my
I'm sorry,
guy.
that guy was clever.
He's smart.
That guy was smart. That's why I say he took advantage
Are
of
you
her
saying
love.
she wasn't smart? If the guy was smart, are you saying she wasn't
The love
smart?
that she
But
had
she wasn't
did
really
not
smart.
Make her
Yeah,
smart.
she let's face
wasn't
it.
smart.
So now I'm
wasn't
blaming
smart.
the love that she had.
But to me, you said that it's love.
But she was in love, now I'm saying, but you didn't agree that it was love that made her this way, that it was the guy that
And I'm
manipulated
asking you
her.
what kind of
He said it was the guy that manipulated her to, put her in the situations where she couldn't get herself go.
No. I'm saying he did take advantage of her love. I believe that he did, but I also believe that she should have been stronger. And so at that point, after all those many years and after all those many different things happening, you cannot come out and blame somebody else. You have to take responsibility.
No, you can't.
So I'm going to look at it from this. Let's look at it this way. This movie, this story is about decisions made by different people at a time. Some worked, some didn't work.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on break. When we come back, we're going to look at the decisions each of them made that worked, where they got it wrong, and everything in between.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, welcome back. It's still your show. It's Intervenue, where we talk about love, relationship, marriage, sex, a lot about sex, and everything in between. And the story is Acrimony.
I like you were saying a lot about sex. Like, sex is the main thing we talk about.
My
But
dear sister,
Sex is
things
life.
that matter.
Sex is life.
it's sex.
Sex is one of them.
It's okay. No
Money and
problem.
sex is good.
See,
That's life.
many marriages are in trouble because of the issue of money or sex. Sex or money or both.
Oh,
Yeah.
The story of Acrimony is money.
Yeah.
The sex was good.
Must have been.
Must have been
Must
good.
Must have been
18
good.
years.
18 years of having that, man. It was worth something.
If you don't have money, your day game was very
Yes,
good.
so was very good. I'll keep her there for 18 years.
18 years?
God didn't have money now.
But
Yeah, I was working.
Why she got so crazy when she found out that he was cheating on her. Like, you're giving me that thing. Somebody
It's out here. And see, that's what we're talking about. This whole story is about decisions we make at different points in our lives. We have a story that ended bad.
Yeah, it was.
But some of the things could have been avoided
Yes.
if certain decisions were not made at some point. Let's start with the fact that the guy cheated in the beginning when they were still dating.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was, you know how it is that in high school, a lot of peer pressure, a lot of situations happen.
Should you even
that.
feel so bad about a guy you're dating, you're not married to yet? So let me take it to you, Buki. They're not married. The guy cheats on you, and you want to bring the whole world down.
But like, I guess for her at that point, or for people who find themselves in that situation, it is, you feel so invested in that relationship.
Okay, it was a day after she bought him a car.
Exactly. She had started spending her money on him. I've done a lot of stuff for you. Like, you can't repay me in this way. The one thing that I'm asking you for, like, you're not paying my bills.
Money,
You're not giving me any money. You're not. Okay.
Who wants a guy no other girl wants?
Is that your story?
But you know that's true.
No, I'm just saying.
No, but that's fine.
But it's okay.
It's okay to want him now.
But you have to be able to respond to.
Would she rather have a guy? Would she rather have a guy no other
That
girl
nobody
wants?
girl wants. Hey. It shows that he's
I don't
alright.
know. See, maybe it shows that he's alright. So they're testing it, I mean, they're testing the material.
The guy's smart.
He's alright, and he's smart. Actually, the guy was quite intelligent.
Now, school days
He
when
was intelligent.
you're also
Quite
tutorial,
clever.
girls
Yeah.
come to stay in your house for tutorial,
You give them trade, take them
If
okay.
people are bad boys,
No, we're just saying.
two of you are
We're
bad
just
boys.
stating what
But
happened.
it's okay.
Now, stating what
It's
happened.
okay.
You know?
And then she overreacted.
Yeah.
That was a defining moment for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel that marriage might not have been, well, should not have been.
Should not have been.
Yeah.
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 The way
And
she reacted
definitely,
was too much.
even the way her family, her sisters thought, like, I mean, are you seriously going to marry this guy? It's bad enough that you want to get back together with him, but are you seriously going to marry this guy who's cheated on you, who's driven you to the point of lunacy that you rammed your car into his parked trailer? You've not only done that, but you've injured yourself to the point where you can't have kids anymore. Like, why would you even want to go? Why would you even want to
But she
put
got
yourself
the
through
point
that?
herself, didn't she?
Yeah, I think her reaction was too much. She
But then
overreacted.
She overreacted, but I mean,
And
they
that to me is the
saw
genesis of their
that,
problems.
but they saw that relationship. I'm talking when I say they, I mean his sisters. They saw that relationship for what it was: toxic and dangerous.
Yeah.
And that if this guy can drive you to do this, then you would end up
do
doing more.
worse,
You know,
yeah.
you end up doing worse. You either probably kill him someday, or kill some other girl someday, or kill yourself. You're in a toxic relationship. It is obviously toxic. It is obviously bringing out the worst in you. Why do you not want to tie yourself down by getting married to this, you know, so now you're now married to the situation. You're no longer just with the person, but you're now married to the
Married to the
situation.
situation, yeah.
You know, why would you want to do that to yourself? Why? Why do you want to be? Why do you want to be paranoid for the rest of your life? Because now you no longer trust the guy. You're now waiting for every opportunity for that thing that drove you to go crazy to show up again. And so when that showed up 18 years later, it didn't even take her a split second to say no. Nigga, you're cheating on me.
This is it. This is what you're
And
doing.
nothing could tell her anything different.
that was-
The fact that he also hid it from her, secrets.
That was the problem.
The fact that he also didn't tell her upfront what had happened was, right? You know,
But nothing really happened.
You know, nothing happened. But the fact that
He didn't tell her about it.
First of all, you wait. Is this not the same woman that put me in this situation? You are now back. No, it can't be. No, it can't be happening again for the second time. No.
Okay, so this reminds me of a saying that love is not enough.
Yeah.
Or let's say no, faithfulness is not enough. Because this guy stayed true to her for 18 years. That should get him some.
At least. But like what she said, she was waiting for.
She was waiting.
For that situation.
She was waiting.
That small
Tiny
mistake
little-
just happen again.
Yeah, she was
And
waiting.
And then she sees the purse.
Because
Yeah.
she'd
Shock.
already been with
Yeah.
this dude for 18 years and
Yeah.
known that he had never given her anything. Nothing.
No, he
she
gave her
never got.
something. Why was she there?
Did you see the memories?
She
you see
was
that-
happy.
just scene?
You know that she was happy.
Like,
Anytime that work is done, she's smiling.
so when the $10 million landed, then she remembered that the guy they were hooking her up with had it.
He had the right.
Can I get something?
You see?
Do you know I have a theory about that money and the way she reacted to it. I feel like because she didn't have to fight for that money and it just came to her easily, she felt like she had to fight.
She has to fight for something.
Like you cannot. It's not easy.
Wow.
18 years is not easy. Something.
No, that's deep.
I
That's
just think
deep,
that
that's
because she
deep.
felt like this thing just came. Wait.
It can't be
First
this
of all,
thing.
I don't take and say not
What I
so.
saw, 18 years,
Right
nothing
now,
happened.
okay. Wait. Can I go and pay 18? Okay, I can
You
pay
can
18.
pay 18.
Wait, no, it's not enough for 18 years. No,
Just like
you must
that.
pay me 10 million for every 18
For
for every year.
every year.
That's where I think that's one of the genesis of the problem.
Yeah. She
That
felt it was
she
too
didn't have
easy.
to fight.
She
It
didn't
was
have
too
to fight
easy.
for it. It was
She
too
didn't have to
easy.
fight for it.
That's mental.
That's. Man, she was messed up.
That was mental.
So at the end of the day,
messed
when
up.
we're looking at decisions, I
Yeah.
think what she got, can we say she deserved what she got?
In what sense?
The end.
The end
What,
that they got
dying?
with another woman.
Oh, with him going with another
Another
woman. I think for me, I think it was fair enough because she realized that she couldn't stay in the marriage anymore and she left. So was she expecting he will never get married? Was she expecting he would just
she
die?
never moved on.
But she was already testing and observing other
Just
things.
that the guy has.
But the guy
has muscles.
She was testing and observing.
Look, bitterness it's beyond just being angry at somebody. Carrying bitterness in your heart,
wow.
It can kill you. It can destroy. I mean, it destroyed her.
It destroyed her. Yes.
It will destroy you. It will alter everything. You can't see straight. You can't think straight. You can't beyond what they're seeing right in front of you. You can't see beyond that.
Then look at the scene when he came back.
He came back bearing gifts.
Yeah.
And she was shocked.
And I think if at that point she was open to a reconciliation, he would have gone for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
My point exactly.
No, but
so
she wasn't.
remember this: the guy did not put the money forward. He didn't put the good news
He started with a peace offering.
Thank you. He started with a flower.
He said, "Sorry about everything.
I still love you.
I still love you.
I still want to give you the dream."
And she was like,
He kept talking about
"Where did you
us.
borrow this suit from, man?
He kept saying us. I still love you.
Where did you borrow this suit
So
from?"
there was a chance in his heart
Yeah.
That reconciliation,
a
yes.
happy ending.
Yes.
But she pretty much shut the door.
She wasn't interested.
She was bitter. Look, she was
wasn't
bitter.
interested. She was
Look,
angry
you don't
already.
think that she was. Anger is
She
small.
was bitter. Yeah, that's true. She was bitter.
She was anger is an understatement.
But I
Bitter.
feel that if she was able to stay 18 years that long and he came back, she would have thought about it. That, okay, what do I stand to lose? What do I stand to gain? 18 years of my life has passed. I've spent money. Abi? She was angry that she spent money and she was taking care of the guy. That's past. Now this guy is back with this dream is already here.
Which you can't see, which you can't believe.
I can't.
She didn't believe
She didn't
it.
believe because she thought he was just, fooling around. The dream is here. The guy has told you that he wants you back. Okay, let's see how this thing will work out. Even if you were angry and you were bitter and you left the first time. Because let's not forget that she was the one who wanted the divorce, and he still came back to beg you. That, okay, let's do this again. Sorry, all this, and at the end you say I'm not interested.
Go borrow suits.
Auntie James, I go borrow suits. What's the problem? It's not that deep.
But I mean, I honestly can understand why she felt that way.
I just feel that if you had lost 18 years, if you had lost 18 years already, what would you lose again if you go back into that relationship? Knowing that he has moved to becoming what he wanted to become.
But no, at that point she didn't know. It was after she saw the money. It was after the money. She saw that the money is
legit. She said the check, they okay.
Honey, I'm back.
Now, thank you for taking us there. Now that brings me to a particular issue I see.
Yeah.
We can talk the whole day about the guy's selfishness.
Yes.
For the 18 years.
Yes.
Refusing to work.
Yeah.
Feeding fat on someone else's money.
True.
But didn't she just become the same thing
that she said
when she had
was?
to decide based on the sight of money?
Yes.
Well,
she did.
for her,
I think she became selfish as well.
Well, for her, if she wasn't going to get her man back, then she was going to get more money.
But it's still being selfish. That doesn't make it right.
No, I'm not saying
So I
it
think the
does. I'm
selfishness
just saying.
drove the end of that movie.
Yes, it did.
Everything that happened from that point
Yes,
was
it did.
based on selfishness, no longer love.
It wasn't love. No, it wasn't. It wasn't love. It had nothing to do with love anymore.
Yeah,
what she wanted was to get what I put into this, get my share of it. That's
and
what
to
she
make
was
sure
there for.
no other person gets
Yes, that was what she was there
promised
for.
me.
That was what she was
Did
there
you see
for.
how the girl was going to Paris and they were taking pictures on yachts?
But
and
you know the funny thing is that
the same yacht that they were going to name that the
It's
name
what-
that she had chosen. Like,
it's what he wanted to give her.
No,
See, I realized that
it can
this
mess you
guy.
up. It can
That
mess
says a
you
lot about the
up.
sincerity of that
I
guy.
realized that this
mess you
guy
up.
he's a one-way driver
One-track
to a
mind.
fault. He already planned his life. I will
Whoever
make
the
this
missus
happen.
is
Whoever
at the time.
the babe is or the wife is, this is what I want to do for her. So he's a one-way traffic guy. It's bad to a fault, but this was what he said he was going to do, and he didn't change.
That says a lot about this kind of person.
That's
He was
true.
true
He
to
wasn't.
everything
Yeah,
he
he
said he was
wasn't.
going to do.
if he was still married to the lady, he would have done the same thing.
Which means, I mean, this is another lesson here. You know, people make mistakes.
Right. True.
And they make mistakes for there are various situations, but people make mistakes. And when you see that someone has genuinely changed, then you should be able to let go. Yeah, you should be able to let go of those mistakes.
But she didn't let go of the mistake she made. And I said, this same woman would die. Would die.
But I understand from both points. From both points.
Yeah, you can see if you want to look at it, being in each situation by yourself, you know that you react this way, you react.
It's a lesson for men as well. Faithfulness is not enough.
It's not enough, man.
So keep your room.
Nah. Faithful.
Faithfulness or they put bread for table.
Right. So would you rather have a man? Would you rather have a man?
Don't ask me that question. I know what I'm about to ask you.
Don't answer the question. Pick one. Pick
that question because
a man who is faithful and is broke, or a man who has money and is blessed.
And let me ask you, would you rather a wife that supports you in your poverty or goes out to help you to bring money by sleeping with other men?
Yeah, I'm taking it to
another level.
Yes, now. No, I'm just curious about what you think.
No, this one is not with anybody. He's just successful. And he's just busy with other things. He's not giving you all the attention and everything.
That's not the question you are going to ask me.
Actually, that's not the question. I mean, and I'm going to rephrase it. No, seriously now.
Yeah. A faithful broke guy, or a rich
player. I think there's hope. I think there's hope with a faithful broke guy.
There's
hope with a faithful broke guy.
But would you stay with a faithful broke guy?
I don't know.
You're not sure.
So why are we blaming this girl now?
I really don't know.
Wanted money, that money at the end.
I don't know.
Well, guys. Okay, so I said before we started that you should never expect a resolution.
Oh, there's no resolution.
There's no resolution in this.
Like this.
It's been
a lot of lessons, though.
A lot of lessons.
Yes.
A lot of lessons.
And it's just for you to find your pocket. So if you find yourself in any of these situations that relates to your own present condition, find your pockets, be true to yourself. Right. Really think deep about who you are and what principles you stand for, and make your decisions based on that, regardless of what everybody else is saying around you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to.
You're the one who has the
consequences of your decisions.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just feel that from the movie, there were things that I took out personally that. The external influences really go a long way if you let them. So the same thing that happened to her with her family, the pressure, everything, let him go, he's useless, is this, is that. It took her to the point where she filed for a divorce and she couldn't go back that whole sense of entitlement when you know that the person really doesn't owe you anything.
It's a lost battle.
It's a lost battle. You know, you should learn to also see things from different perspectives sometimes. Even if you feel that it is totally what you think is totally right, but the fact that you didn't see it actually happening, then you can't really hold so much to it. It's hard for you to think otherwise, but just give yourself a bit of, opening to that thought that maybe there's more to it than what I think it is. Right. Basically, you can. I feel that's one lesson you should learn.
And control your anger.
Hey, because this whole thing we have to go back to reactions.
Anger. Hey, she was crazy at the end.
They always say that you can't blame. You can't. You may not have a say as to. I'll even use it in the things that happen to you. You may not be able to control what happens to you. The only thing you can control is how you respond to what happens to you.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic.
Cool.
Fantastic conversation. And how did she get on the? Okay. Don't worry. How did she got? No, don't worry. Let's not. Tyler Perry, we're watching you.
We're watching you, Tyler. We're watching you.
We're watching you.
That's That's an evil move right there.
That guy should come to Nigeria and start making movies. Upper Highway Karo.
Collect cutlass. I mean, collect axe. Go
and jump off the boat. You'll be alright.
And again, then she had to come kill everybody, try to kill everybody. And come on. If not here, not jazz now. Go on Babalawo. Baba, they have cheated your daughter. I will show them.
Go and bring one virgin cow. White, to be precise.
And then the woman will now marry. She will not be able to give birth.
She will have problems. She will be dreaming and seeing
bad things. Then later, there will not be a final scene where they will not say, na me do am.
Na me. Say, so you are going and beg that your girlfriend.
See, you will not marry them together and live happily ever after.
And then
you will not say, Iyale Eri. Alright guys, that's the story of Acrimony. It's been a fantastic conversation with you guys. I've enjoyed it. I hope we do this again.
Yeah.
Do this again. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And guys, there you have it. That's the show. It's a Team Avenue where we talk about love, relationship, marriage, sex. A lot about sex. Everything in between. See you around.